Hello, guys, it's me again. Today I'm going to talk about being silly. Uh, Being silly. Yeah, I feel like once you start growing up, being silly is something that is usually shunned upon, something that you only allow kids to do. And with the kind of practice, the kind of discipline that I usually try to, um, you know, do every day or practice every day, you have to be silly. There is no way you can't create art without being silly. That silliness kind of aspect has to be there. And of late, I felt like I forgot how to have fun while creating projects or having ideas, and that really weighs down on the creative process. You know, this saying whereby they say, um, "Man takes serious what God's made for fun," and yeah, silliness is a really crucial point in any, not only creative process, but any process that you are doing, that you're going through. Even in things that you realize that even the geniuses, when they come up, they stumble onto something. You realize it's because it may even happen as an accident, like a silly accident, something that you will like to, you know, this is a mistake, let me rub it off, let me correct it here and all that. But that accident, that silliness is what is needed for the work to actually be complete. So, and I felt like I've always wanted to everything that I do to have a deeper meaning. Everything, literally everything, even the most simple things. Every project that I'm approaching, I want it to have like a really deeper meaning, really elite, really excellent. And it's okay to put those kind of standards for myself. But when you put those kind of standards and erase the part of being silly with it, being childish with it, it destroys the whole process. The whole process stops being fun. The whole process starts feeling like a whole burden. You see, that's why silliness is needed in this, mostly in even the creative process, in writing songs, in making videos, in drawing, art. Um, Even I feel like in teaching, even the teachers in school, they have to be silly with it. You know, I mean, yes, educate the students, but still, you have to like kind of incorporate some jokes or some kind of fun way of learning. You know, and I feel that way it gets to complete the whole process. So today, do something that's a bit silly, a bit silly. Be silly with it. You know, and the thing is, I feel like I've always liked silliness, literally, but um, I've always gotten scared of what bringing silliness to the party, when the party, you know, bringing silliness to the party will mean, or how people look at me, like, that's silly, that's dumb. And I've always fallen, to that kind of peer pressure of like not trying to be silly or just trying to be a grown up with it, you know. Because, well, most grown-ups are not trying to be silly out here. Everybody's trying to be grown up and doing their things, you know. And it's a boring kind of existence. It's a boring kind of existence. And I felt like even when I was a child, playing was close to punishment. If you play, you playing, but you're on the edge. It's a really thin margin that you playing on. But when something goes wrong while you're playing, punishment iko tu hapo kando. So playfulness wasn't kind of championed, wasn't encouraged so much. You'd only play for like only these hours, you'd only play for like an hour. It was that kind of thing. And that playfulness, that silliness, it's always been just something that's inside me, and I've always tried to put it out in even the art projects that I do. And I also want to advise you to also take that kind of thing, that kind of silliness, put it in whatever you're doing, because I believe that that silliness is part of who we are, because nobody's getting out of here this world alive, so why so serious? You have to be silly with it, you have to play with it, okay? So go do something silly. All right. Bye.